Hello everyone, welcome to Porterhouse Let's Plays. I'm Porterhouse. Today we're going to be playing some Fallout 4. I just downloaded the Far Harbor DLC and we're going to give it a shot. And we already got the first quest for that was listen to Valentine's Detective Agency Radio. So we're going to go over and take a look at that.
We've got a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting.
Sounds like Ellie needs
Setting this to repeat.
We should head back to the office next chance we get.
This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's
Hey,
Detective
Valentine.
Agency
Time
with
to
a
hit
message
the
for
road.
Nick's partner. We've got a new case and it sounds
Let's
urgent.
head out.
Well, all
Stop
right.
by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat. This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's.
Okay, and we're going to leave Piper here at Sanctuary Hills.
We've got a new case
I should
and
get
it
that
sounds
multiple
urgent.
follower mod.
Stop by
I've
the
been
office. I'll be waiting. Setting
kind
this
of
to repeat.
noodling around with that. Alrighty, so we got Nick. I do have the one where I can keep Dogmeat,
With a message for Nick's partner.
and I need to turn that off.
We've got a new case and it.
Alright, so we're going to go to Diamond City.
Raided the Commonwealth, but our job is far from over.
Hold up. I need some answers from you.
What now?
Paul Benbrook tells me that you killed Henry Cook. What do you say to that?
I don't know who killed him, but it wasn't me.
I should kill you just in case. But I don't kill people unless I'm sure they need killing. And I'm not sure about you. Yet.
Well, that's what you get for being a tart. Just saying. And this is why I don't come to Diamond City often. Alrighty.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Who's our client?
A fisherman whose family lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano. Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry. Like, he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but... no. I'm not sure it was important.
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
I'll go check it out. Thanks.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hog cases always start.
Okay, well, you know, I'm wearing pretty good armor, but I think I'm going to go get my power armor just in case. Probably should have thought of that before I left Sanctuary Hills. And I think my good armor is still in Sanctuary Hills. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Hello, everyone. Where the hell is everybody? Okay, there they are. Did one of my settlements get wiped out when I wasn't around?
To see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole
Been there.
place run by robots.
What weapon do I have? Oh. And yes, this is a machine gun mod, and this is an awesome machine gun. Ah, crap. Really? And apparently they handled the situation. Never mind. Yeah, my settlements can pretty much defend themselves. I got tired of, always go help this settlement. So I downloaded the... I don't remember what it's called, but it's a mod that just adds some batch files that you can use to basically give yourself endless materials for building. And just built the snot out of all my settlements, so they have like a bazillion automated turrets, and how the hell do I get up there? Okay, I'm just going to wander in circles. Yeah, adds a bazillion automated turrets, and then whenever I run into some bad guys that I kill that have halfway decent armor, I take it. Like, one of my settlements has a ton of the railroad heavy armors. And yes, I'm... Oh, see, all this wasn't here before. Oh, okay, so the DLC must add it. It opens up this area so you can go this way now. Very cool. I heard they had done that. But, everybody's pretty... Every one of my settlements is pretty well armed and armored. Turrets everywhere. So, basically, if I go to one of these, you must help your settlement, and I turn up, then usually the battle's half done before, or almost over by the time I even get there. Oop.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. We've been at this for hours.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered.
Nice
And
view.
now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Let's talk money. Investigations for the missing aren't cheap.
Sorry about this, Kenji. Expenses and all that.
I am not going to barter over my daughter's life. Your fee is going to be 300 caps. Take it or leave it.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Okay, I'm going to ask him some more questions.
Mr. Nakano,
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Details.
anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does.
Build a toaster out of a radio? Okay.
And then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, detective.
Detective.
Nothing but static.
Figures whoever Kasumi was talking to wouldn't be taking calls once she took off.
Yep.
Maybe there's something else that can help us.
Yeah, you wander around in the kitchen. Dogmeat and I will go upstairs. Figure out where her... Was this... Oh, probably the room with all the...
Kasumi's room. Let's see if she left any clues about where she went.
Okay. I'm not stealing her money. Nope, nope. Okay, so probably under Misk. Kasumi's. Nope.
Project log? Radio. Correction. Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... Let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
That's it? Really? Aha!
Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and
hell.
everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight.
She's a synth. Nick, I found your sister. Out of the way, Dogmeat. Ha.
Project log, kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no.
I said no.
I'm sorry.
Just stay put for me.
You're
Okay.
a good dad.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
Aww.
I love you too, Dad.
That's so sad.
Hello? Testing? Project log. Holotape player. Managed to strip out the parts from this thing and make something that's easier to move around. Granddad always said you need to make a record when you start something. You know, in case you have to go back to it. So, I guess I'm going to start doing that. Maybe I should start with an inventory of all the parts I found?
Kasumi! Your father needs help with the boat.
I'll be right there. Oh, damn. Was I recording that? Project log, Radiation King Television. Mom says these things actually used to broadcast pictures and sounds back before the war. She also mentioned that some of the ruins of the television studios are still around if you head to the city. Of course, she wasn't too happy when I asked if we could make a trip out there. I'm getting off track. I managed to repair the vacuum tubes and got the power working again, but, well, it's not like there's any working signal for this thing to receive. I'm just going to start stripping this thing for parts moving forward.
Let's go talk to Mom.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Aha! A clue. A clue! A clue!
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night.
Uh-huh. Nothing else right now.
See if you can find any of Kasumi's personal effects. Anything to give us a clue to where she went.
Way ahead of you, Nick. Let's go find the boathouse. Where's this boathouse? That must be the boathouse. What were we doing in here? If you ever get locked out of the house, safe, the answer's here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad.
account?
Yep.
Good work. Now, let's see what's in that safe.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but
You're a wizard, Dogmeat.
God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They are trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to.
She's a synth.
I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then...
Like
there
every
was
other
my
teenager?
childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Okay, so there's a chance she might be a synth. Or she's just a normal teenager having weird dreams. Heck, she might even be a goth. I have no idea why that came up. I just said it. She's emo. I don't belong here. Nobody understands me.
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
That's how synths work, Mrs. Nakano. They replace people. This could have happened recently.
I know my own daughter. She's not a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
I think Kasumi took off somewhere up north. Do you know what's up there?
Where specifically? I've been up the coast, almost to where the waters start to freeze. But that's a lot of miles.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. And here, the payment we discussed. I'll have something more when Kasumi is safely back home.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
I don't know if I want to say anything to the Brotherhood. Let's go see what they're like first. If they turned out to be a bunch of douche canoes, then yeah, we'll think about it. All aboard! Get on board. Oh. And here we go, off to Far Harbor. Creepy. Oh, this is cool! Oh, please tell me somebody will make a mod where we can travel around on a boat. This would be so cool. Woohoo! Wow, this place is creepy. Hey, it's a red rocket. I bet you I know where my first base here is going to be. Oops. The hell was that? Spooky, spooky. The F is that?